Let's see if I can make this work without pulling out my stand. I don't know that I can. I'm so cold. My car here, the temperature has dropped now that the sun's come up. It's cold when there's no sun or when there's no cloud cover to keep the heat in is when it's the coldest. And it was showing 37 degrees a few minutes ago. I can see ice out in the field on the puddle of water out there. It's cold. But what I'm here today for, well, for the sunrise, of course, and I'm using Canon's R6 III. I had my 58mm FL Canon lens. I love the radioactive tint on these older ones, the orange cast that it gives you. My favorite is the Chinon and the way it flares inside. I love that. But the lens I'm here to talk about today is a very, very underrated lens. It's terrible in really low light situations. I was pushing the ISO to 12,800 many times, and that lens is Canon's 800 f11. I love that lens on full frame bodies, and as the newer bodies, they handle the high ISOs so much better. And then the tools that we have, like I use Adobe Lightroom Classic, that's it. I don't use anything else. They really do a fantastic job of cleaning up those images. So what I've been shooting today is the vermilion flycatcher, both male and female. The male has been a little bit skittish and flown away. Go figure that. the little black phoebe. I believe they're also flycatchers. And bluebirds, lots and lots of bluebirds. I am numb right now, so I am going to turn the car on because I am so cold. Even though I have gloves on and I have my big gloves on over the top of it, my fingers are numb. It's time for a little bit of heat. Yeah, I've been in Southern California for most of my life. 37 is cold, 32 is cold. And in other parts of the world where that's a balmy temperature, here it's cold. 60 is cold. I'm Southern California. I've lived here most of my life. And I grew up in the snow in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Go figure that. Okay, I'm going to show you these photos. Let me know what you think of them. Are they perfect? Probably not. But it's reality. It's what you can get with this inexpensive lens on the R6 III or any other full frame body, because I've had the same results on the R8. I love that full frame body, very inexpensive. On the R5, on the R1, and I got comments, most people wouldn't do that. You're right, but this is an easy walk around lens and I get some fantastic photos that I like. So check these out. Please let me know in the comments what you think of them. Check it out. One thing about this area, this is designed for floods. So when it rains, like all the torrential rains we've recently had and are coming again, this whole area gets closed off and you can't get in here. And that's why it picks up all the trash as well. It could be a really beautiful area. It really could be. They should charge to get in here. wanted to find someplace epic to end this, but unfortunately, the amount of interesting people that I've run into has been interesting, we'll put it that way. So far today, again, using, if I can get my arm out far enough, Canon's 800 f11. I love this lens on a full frame body. And even in low light, I am not afraid of high ISOs on these new cameras because of what they can do with the high ISO and the software that we have available to us. With my D800 shooting that, man, 800 was the max. Anything over that was absolute garbage. 400 was the preference to be a max. But, you know, hey, times change, man. Technology changes, so I'm happy with the clean images I can get even at a high ISO. Early this morning I was shooting a lot of that stuff at a 1200, 800, 12,800 ISO, and I'll put that on the screen. I think those photos look good. You'll have to let me know down below. The Raptors I shot with a blue sky behind it because I didn't have any choice. The white pelicans out in the lake here, now that I came to a different location, I'm not getting all the way down. Number one, I don't like the area and I don't want to be on the ground, and number two, it really does hurt. So I stand up, and if that doesn't work for everybody, well, then it doesn't work. But a lot of times I do get some wonderful bokeh, like the vermilion flycatchers. I was walking around looking for some dark background behind the male because I wanted that contrast. I get good bokeh with this. It's a little bit different than it is with an f4 or an f5.6, obviously, but it's still pleasing. I'm still happy with it. And the truth is, even if I add a mask, I can blur it out. If I add another mask on top of that, I can take it down and probably make them look the same with editing. And that's just editing. People ask, why are my photos so sharp? Well, I do use the sharpening in, well, I use masks and I edit them that way. But none of that was what I wanted to talk about. I've been using the Canon R6 III for a while before it goes back, and I'm using my 800 f11. I like the 600 f11 as well. So much easier to carry around than the big 600 f4. Yeah, the photos are different. I'm not letting in as much light, but I'm really enjoying what I get with it. So it's a trade-off. This is nice and light. Can you see the steam? Is this camera picking it up? It's cold out here. Neat area. Underrated lens, that's what I wanted to talk about though. I came out just for the sunrise with the R6 III because I like my vintage lenses. My two favorites are the Canon and the Canon 58mm FL. And I do like the radioactive cast that I get with it, the yellow cast. I love the warmth that it gives a photo. JonnyPink, thank you so much for letting me share with you guys. Please give it a thumbs up. That's the only thing I ever ask. If you have questions, leave them down below. I like the comments. Let me know what you thought of these photos with the 800 f11. Very underrated lens, so is the 600 f11. And I was one of the ones that poo-pooed at the beginning, thought that that's absolute garbage. And it's not. It's one of my favorites. I see things moving in the bushes over there. Please give it a thumbs up. JonnyPink, I'll see you guys. I can't fade out or transport out because, well, my hands are full.